In this video, we'll talk about sorting and filtering. You may want to display your data in a certain way to focus in on a certain value. So we're going to take a look at how to sort. We'll also cover filtering as well. Now, the first thing we're going to do is sort by this total here. Now, I'm just going to click in the total column. To sort this column, I'm going to go up to the Home tab and the Editing group and click on Sort and Filter. Now, depending on what version of Office you're using, you may have to look just for the picture of that funnel. You might not see the words there. So I'm going to click on that and then choose smallest to largest. And you can see it sorted it the smallest value to the largest number. Now you can also right click to sort. So if I wanted to sort the date of hire column, I can right click, go down to sort, and then choose the sorting option I want. I chose newest to oldest. So you can see the latest date is at the top. Now you may also want to sort by more than one column. For example, I might want to sort the states together and then find the highest sales in each state. So I can do that by performing a custom sort. Now it's in the same menu. So as long as my cursor is in my data, I can go up to sort and filter and then choose custom sort. Now, I need to change this to the two values I want to sort by. So in this first drop down, I'm going to change this to state. I'll also change the order to A to Z. This will sort it by state first, and then within those states, I want to sort it by the sales. So to do this, I'm going to click on Add Level and then choose Total. And then I'm going to choose Largest to Smallest. At this point, I'm going to click OK. As you can see, it's sorted by state and then by the total sales. Now let's take a look at filtering. Now I'm going to turn on the filter by using a keyboard shortcut. I'm going to press Control Shift and L, and this is a toggle, so if you don't need the filter, you can press it one more time and it will turn it off. Now this is also available in the Sort and Filter drop-down, and you can click on Filter over there. Now if you look at the top of each of my headings, there's now a list arrow that I can sort. The same options you'd see if you clicked on the Sort and Filter drop-down. But there are additional options. You can filter displaying specific sets of data. For example, I might want to show a specific state. So I'm going to click the State button. And instead of unchecking all and then selecting what I want, I'm just going to search for it. And as you can see, it's automatically selected the one state code I wanted. So I'm going to click OK. And you can see it changes and only shows that particular state. If you look at the icon, it's also changed to indicate that you've placed a filter on there. If we're done with this filter, we can clear it by clicking the button and then choosing Clear Filter. And now it's back to the previous display. We can also use a more customized filter. I'm going to have Excel display all the people who have been hired in the last 10 years. So I'm going to click on the date of hire list arrow, and choose date filters, as you can see, there's several different built-in settings, but I want to specify a range. So I'm going to go to after. So I want to display everyone hired after 2013. So I'm going to put in the date 12/31/2013. When I click OK, it now displays only the hires after 2013. The last filter we're going to show you is a text filter. So I'm going to click the state list arrow one more time and then click on text filters. Now I want to choose equals because what I want to display, I want to display two states. So I'm going to leave equals on this first one and type in a state code. And then I'm going to specify a second one. Once I click OK, I should only see those two states. I hope you found this useful. Thank you for watching.